Enes. Enes, what is going on with you, Mr. Enes? Okay, so this is what starts it all off. There's a game that Enes Kanter wanted to attend. And this game, this occurs. This is wild. Let's make this big before we go. That's what she said. Make it big.
6-point basketball game. Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud.
All right, Natasha Cloud got to have all brothers. Like, she got like 8 brothers and 14 uncles. I mean, Natasha Cloud is, let's just say she body, ride. She is no joke. Okay, first thing I noticed, and let's get into it. We're going to break this down. You be like, damn, Wiley, you break down anything. Yes, I can.
6-point basketball game.
Okay, notice the distance between her and him. So when we get into this conversation of who started it, who instigated, I understand the first things first. I pop up freaks all the honeys. First things first, Enes Kanter either bought a ticket. I'm sure they didn't give him one. So he bought a ticket courtside. Okay? Now, that's within your rights to the fullest, even though it may be a troll job. Our country, our society, our morals, our ethics, let's just be real, our capitalism allows you to troll somebody, right? Somebody could lie about you, do something to you, and then write a book about it and make money off of it, and it's all BS. Real spit. That can happen to you. That can happen to me. It happens. It happens. So the point is, he could buy a ticket if he wants to. And he shows up and buys a ticket, and it looks like he's sitting by himself. Look like he didn't bring the crew. He didn't bring the boys. He didn't bring all the other women he knows. Get it? He got a woman shirt on. Anyway, he got a woman shirt on at a WNBA game as a man sitting courtside. That's your best patron. That's your best customer. You need to be nice to him, Natasha. But Natasha ain't being nice because I don't know what that says, but I think it say 187. She is just gangster. Goodness. I mean, I went to school with girls like that. They ain't go pro, but they just walking around with the boy limp, like, oh, the old athlete. I'm sore. I got flip-flops on. Got my shoe, my flip-flops on with my socks and my backpack, but my backpack is empty. I ain't got nothing in it. I'm just, what's up, homie? And I'm like, what's up? What's up, homie? That's her talking. What's up, homie? What? It sounds like, oh my God. Oh. Okay, so she's instigating it right now, even though he is kind of, but below the surface, under the radar trolling. So it's subterranean trolling. But you are doing it, and you doing it loud, right? His is quiet, yours is loud.
Chicago staying in it. Natasha Cloud.
Okay.
And right before the break, this was the scene inside Wintrust.
All right, so this is what men have to do, gentle giants. I'm one of them. One of the things we have to do is overcompensate. So we overcompensate. We always got to say, I ain't doing nothing, because everyone assuming you're doing something. Enes Kanter is like 7'15", right? So he can't just be there at a woman's game and then everybody just saying, oh, he ain't doing nothing. He doing something. Your assumptions, implicit bias. You see somebody that big at a game and a woman yelling at him, immediately you start to look at her like, what is he doing to you? What's wrong? Huh? Are you a victim? Like, you immediately go there. So he already trying to diffuse that. Like, I'm just here as a fan, as a woman. I'll be in the league next year. Look at it like one of them recruiting visits, homie. You know, the recruits be going to the games before they in high school, and they be going to the LSU game, and they be sitting there like this. Yeah, I'm going to run this thing next year, right? That's what he doing. He's like, I'm about to be in the WNBA next year, ain't I? Unless y'all going to show me y'all discriminating. Y'all not discriminating, are y'all? Because according to y'all rules that y'all might try to change now, which y'all might try to take and pass some new legislation now, which we still ain't properly defined what a woman is now. What world are we living in? I don't even feel like going to court. I don't feel like doing nothing. I don't feel like fighting for anything if we don't even know what a woman is. Like, I'm going to go to court. Next week, I got to go to court. Y'all might hear about it too. It might be public. I don't know. I don't care. We got to talk the real. But I might be in court, and I'm literally sitting there with the backdrop of, I live in a world where we don't know what a woman is. What am I in here talking about then? Like, I'm over here talking about, I got 3 daughters and a son, and y'all talking about we don't even know what a woman is. So what I got? I got 4 fluids? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go through the crowd real quick. This is how we do on the show. We break it down to the very last compound. Okay? Like, it's funny how the men are already picked up on it. Peep his face. Peep his face. He's cheering. This dude is like, oh. This guy's like, yeah. Dudes know, and security's on them. Every dude in this picture gets it, including him, the coach or the trainer or the ball boy. He gets it. Now, the women, peep the women. She in a wheelchair, so she just like, shoot, I ain't even come up here for this. I ain't rolling like that. This lady, she ain't gonna move no matter what happens. Unless they got a half off special somewhere. Let me stop. She ain't going nowhere. She like, they got them churros. She ain't moving. Her, she like, man, I can't escape. Everywhere I go, y'all always tripping. She got her daughter with her. She like, brought my daughter to this game and y'all over here beefing. Okay. Anyway, teammates come to the rescue as they should. We're going to stop you. We're going to stop you. First of all, she was going to stop herself. She ain't going that close to Enes in them long ass arms. Enes could slap me, and I'm way over here in the valley of LA from where he is right now. That sucker big. Big. I mean, big. Like, way bigger than you think. Way bigger. Like that, you think he big? He bigger. This brother, my bigger. So anyway, she gonna stop herself. Hold me back. Y'all ain't gonna hold me back? Okay, y'all hold me back. Now let me talk some more. You know, the little poodle in the yard. She doing it. Go ahead, girl. Now, we're gonna retreat, obviously, because we don't want no smoke for real. This is just all theatrics. Let's go. So in the theatrics,
after Natasha Cloud got that
after league, I want to see you next year. I want to see you next. No, you don't. No, you don't. He will dunk on you every time. We're gonna nickname you and one because he gonna dunk on you. You're gonna grab his ankles and he gonna say and one, and we're gonna call you Natasha. Stop playing. I'm just treating y'all as equals. I know this may sound harsh, but this is what equality feels like. This is what equality sounds like, and this is what I always respect women and men the same. You get in a lot of trouble if you do that. Actually, you're starting to figure it out, right? When you actually treat someone the way that they want to be treated. They want all of the pleasures and all of the positive incentives that come with it, but they don't want the accountability and liability and responsibility and all them other abilities that come with it too. So I'm just telling you, if you're mad at me, you just don't like being treated equal. Because if you were a dude, you'd be getting this same smoke.
She wanted her voice heard.
Okay, she wanted her voice heard. Immediately, they already rallying, got a campaign going. We are. Notice that. Weaker groups, respectfully, watch this. A lot of times it's a woman's issue. They immediately go to the we card. Why are you going to the we card? What you mean we? I'm sitting here in the crowd. If it's a we thing, sit your butt down like me. If it's a player thing, look, she got 4 teammates with her. 5. All right, so she got another 5 with her. She's making 6. That means there's 9 other teammates ain't nowhere in this picture. I don't know. They could have went to the bathroom. They could have just said, girl, you tripping. Or girl, what's the point? Like, or some of them being real, they've been quieted. They've been silenced. They are sitting there saying, hey, he's right. You want a trans woman to come in here and give us the business? You do? Oh, okay.
We have talked about the conversations surrounding the W.
I got to go back to that. Do you imagine this match? You imagine this tail of the tape? Hey, oh, that's Angel Reese. I was about to say, who is that? I mean, I'm talking basketball only. Can y'all stop playing? I'm talking strictly on this court. Y'all gonna negotiate these politics on the court. Okay, Natasha, you gotta understand. You and I have a love affair right now. I love you. I love your conviction. I don't care where it's directed right now. Right now, I think it's wrong. I think you are certainly going down the wrong path. I think if you don't want to protect women's sports at all costs, good luck. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get some of these trans women in there. And then I grew up in a world where, you know, you knew that there were reasons why we had age groups, weight groups, gender groups. Because them 8-year-olds can't compete with them 11-year-olds. Just saying it like that. You could be the 8-year-old world champs. Good luck trying to beat the 11-year-old sorriest team. Anyway, you want to play these games? As my grandma said, you want to play pussy, you're going to get funked. That's what she says. I ain't trying to say it this early in the morning the way it's supposed to be said. Catch me on the Rocks or another show I'm creating, then I'll tell you for real. But you playing some P games, you're going to get funked. That's what my grandma used to say. So now Enes Kanter is still dealing with this whole mess. This is what happens after they try to escort him. He's like, what? I'm a woman. Stop touching me. Stop touching me. You know, see, this is another thing. See, on this show, we're going to really go through it. This is another thing. If a woman is getting escorted out and he's not fighting, now he's not resisting. He's not going at the speed and pace he should. I'll be out of there. And he's trying to protest. You know it. But I know one thing, they wouldn't be touching him if him was a real woman. He's cosplaying a woman right now. So, anyway. Look. I'm going to go that way. I got to get some more for the attention. You know I'm attention seeking right now. I'm trying to bring some light to it. I'm a woman. I'm a blue. I'm going to What if that was a woman? Natasha would have never been triggered, so we wouldn't even have this scenario. But what if that was Cheryl Miller, who was like, I'm protecting women's sports. I'm sitting here. Is Natasha Cloud doing this? She doing this? And they got the private investigators. They got FBI. This is doing a blue screen. You used to know me. That's hard. They got the thing on him though. Look at him. He like, this y'all can't handle this. Not a problem. Anybody walk up to you with their hand on their back and they know it's politics? Wow. Police showed up. Okay. That's not it. So Enes, he's there, still at the game. Got to be more careful. Y'all crazy. We don't know what a woman is now. I'm not even trying to argue you, dude. Save your breath. I do not pay attention to crazy stuff. I am not short. When you say, Marcellus, you short, we don't have to talk anymore ever in existence. Like, move, man. What are you talking about? So Enes trolling, but rolling in the right direction, it sounds like. If he's a woman, it's halftime, I need to use the restroom. Woman's bathroom. Now, look, dog, if my daughter, hey, you can troll all you want, bruh. Stop playing. I'm going to the bathroom with my daughter in there. You know what you are. You know what I mean? I know what you are. You know what you are. Stop playing. Okay, Enes is not done. He's not done with the troll job. Well, actually, he is. He's done. Let's get to what happens here. Because now, of course, so typical. Not even trying to discredit this coach. Not even trying to. He shouldn't be put in this predicament, but he is. And as usual, we know what he's about to say. We know what it is. Let's go.
Coach, of course, the incident in the third quarter with Tosh. Just wanted to ask what your perspective was there as a coach, and at the same time, have you talked to Tosh about what happened there?
I haven't talked to Tosh. I know that she was. I talked to the team, and
you nervous? I know he is. I'm playing. Spit it out, coach. Show leadership. Talk to us. What happened?
Tosh didn't want to feel like she was a distraction. I told her she wasn't. I told her that we all embrace her as someone that protects our team and protects people that need to be protected. And so Tosh is always going to stand on that, and we stand for Tosh. So.
Come on, dog.
I talked to the team, and Tosh didn't want to feel like she was a distraction. I told her she wasn't.
You're a damn lie. Oh, so you coaching this? Either you coach it or allowing it. Either way it go, it's a distraction. You think this ain't a distraction? Why are you talking about it right now? Because they asked you a question. Why they ask you a question about something non-basketball? Because it's a distraction. Come on, coach. You ain't keeping it 1,000 out. You couldn't coach me right now. I'll be like, hey, excuse me, sir. Don't go up there BSing unless you want me to start BSing on this court, okay? Here's another thing. It's okay to be a distraction. It's okay to just mess up, but acknowledge that's what it is. You're going to try to now change the definition of a woman and the definition of distraction? God dang, coach, they got to you. You've been around the sauce too long. You stuck in the sauce. You lost in the sauce. This ain't a distraction. She walked full court to go talk to a dude who all he's been doing is trolling on social media. How'd she even know? Oh, hey, girl. First quarter, they like, who that big ass dude that bought that hot dog? God dang. Oh, I don't know. He don't play in the NBA, but damn, he big. He should have played. He used to play. Y'all know who that is? Nah, who that? Who that? No, let me talk like Natasha. Who that? Who that? I don't know him. Oh, one of them 7 foot. All right, so then they like, that's Enes Kanter. Ain't that the dude we just seen on social media? Why we see him on social media? What he doing? Oh, he want to protect women's sports by actually only women playing. But since we kind of foggy about that right now, he gonna play. I think he talking about playing next year. Playing where? Back in the NBA? Nuh-uh. He playing with us. Who's us? Me and you? Ah! You see how big that dude is that bought that hot dog? He ain't playing with us. Yes, he is. Natasha like, no, he ain't. I'm about to say something about it. Watch when I get back in at the third quarter. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. Watch me. All right, now y'all better make sure y'all watch me and come get me quick. Girl, I'm going over there. And when I go over there, hey, stop playing. Y'all better hold me back. All right, let's go. Okay. They make the bucket and whatever the hell. They walk. Now, what's up, homie? What's up, partner? She walking over there like she Bishop and Juice. What? You trying to what? You ain't trying to be inclusive? You ain't inclusive? He's like, I am inclusive. I include all things, including common sense. I include women are women. I include normal behavior. What are you doing running up on me, little lady? She's still beefing, still mad. Coach, what are you doing? Why weren't you in the video, Coach? What's up?
I told her that we all embrace her as someone that protects our team and protects people that need to be protected. And so,
Coach, you letting agenda get to you, brother. People that need to be protected. I thought you said it wasn't a distraction. What are we talking about? This X's and O's? Okay, it's okay to mix politics and sports. I get it. Okay, so then it's a distraction. Just admit it. And here's another thing about it. Who needs to be protected? You talking about trans women? I think, yes, they do. And also trans men. And also women. Woman need to be protected. You're not protecting women. This is crazy. I'm going to tell you this story about somebody super famous who did this. And it really broke my ex's heart in the moment. I already knew it was going to happen, but she was dumbfounded. I was like, well, you know how they spell dumbfounded? Dumb.
Tasha's always going to stand on that, and we stand for Tasha. So,
Coach, of course, the incident in the third quarter with.
Okay, all this standing and protecting is typical language of somebody that's doing this. I don't know. It's just I'm not even sick and tired. I've been tired of it. Always protecting something and then trying to hide behind it and act like, oh, they needed the protection. And then you overlooking what you're supposed to protect it. It's like somebody about to break in your house, and instead of protecting your family, you protect the house. Don't you mess with my house. Leave that furniture alone. Oh, come on, man. You know what long it took me to paint that wall? And your family running around here, there's gunmen in your damn house looking at your kids and your family, your wife, your itty bitties, and he like, yo, I got them lined up. And you over there talking about, please, leave the trophies alone, please. Like, look, dog, you protecting the wrong thing first. Not saying that it's wrong to protect it. It's just in priority, you must protect where you are. You must protect what you are. You're the WNBA. God dang, y'all don't understand that. So what next? We don't know alphabets and letters. What's next? We don't know what a W is. They ain't defined a W yet. That's fine by me. Look, have your league the way you want to have your league and this kind of stuff. All you're going to do is open up opportunity for somebody else to have a league that ain't going to be getting dunked on. If Enes Kanter doesn't get, Enes Kanter is trolling y'all. I'm not stupid. Duh. He's trolling you because he has a legitimate stance of, you said inclusive. You said inclusion. You said anybody. If you identify, you are. You said that. Okay, let's go. Oh, you didn't mean that? You just pandered? Pander. He got y'all, dog. He got y'all. I don't know how to play chess for real. I can't lie. But check or checkmate. I don't know if it's checkmate, but it's check. Last time that I check. Last time that I check. He got y'all lined up. And y'all over here talking about the house. You better take care of them women. I ain't even talking about what's going to happen physically and they're going to get dominated and all that. Duh. That's why my ex was dumbfounded. I didn't call her estranged. I like when you say estranged. My estranged wife. I don't even know what estranged means. Yeah, I did. Estranged wife. We were at an event. Somebody was speaking. I like this person a lot, and I'm gonna protect them right now because I didn't have a conversation of why they did it. So I'm gonna give them that grace. But very famous woman. And she gave her speech, and this is like in the height of all the like conversations like this. And she went up there and gave her speech. And she started talking about trans, and she started talking to them like in more support of them. Oh yeah, because there was some trans people entering her sport. Y'all can figure this out kind of maybe. And I'm sitting there like, here we go. Because you know them records you have or want to have ain't gonna ever be the same. And she went up there and gave the same old protect and include and yes, inclusive, including common sense. Boy, people can't tell her. If you can't tell somebody they're a woman now without getting argued, without getting yelled at, which me, this sounds, people gonna say, Marcellus, controversial take. If you don't shut the funk up, you fool, this ain't controversial. I'm a dude, I'm a man. Is that controversial? I'm a man. Men can play anywhere, except with women. You want to know why? It's not necessarily fair. Women can play anywhere, including with men. Because, hey, if you that good, girl, Juju, you that good, you want to play in the NBA, go get it. We support you. It ain't MNBA, men NBA. It's like, no, this is the best of the best. So if you qualify, Lisa Leslie or Cheryl Swoops, whoever you may be, Caitlin Clark, go get it. Caitlin Clark, if you could beat out Bronny, go take his job. God dang it. But me, bottom of the bench, you can't go to WNBA and take their jobs. We grew up like that because it was right. You 8 years old, your butt got to weigh 85 pounds or less. If not, you playing with them 9-year-olds, fat boy. I'm 86, fat boy. Get over there with the 9-year-olds or you ain't playing this week. Okay? Girl want to play with the 8-year-old boys? Come on, girl. 8-year-old boy want to play with the girls? They ain't got no girls team, so we ain't doing it. You want to run for the girls track team? No. The girl want to jump in the race with the men? Nah, we got the women's one. You good. We'll compare times. We're fine. You're going to make the track meet all day, which it is already. I just hate that this world makes simple controversial. Who is rigging this world? Who is that stupid? It got quiet. Maybe it's us. Maybe it's me. Beat up in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, man. We're going to keep it going. There's some more positive things in the WNBA happening than that. I don't want to do the league like that because they doing that thistle. Boy, I hope Enes gets in. And Royce White, I can't lie. One thing I love is the truth. And if y'all going to BS, we're going to show you BSing. As my grandma said, you play pussy, you're going to get funked. Let's play. You want to play these games? Okay. You want to play silly games? We'll get some of these silly prizes. Let's play. I hope they go in there and just wreck shop. And y'all gonna have to change the rules. To protect women. Thank you. Man, I'll be going to these high schools, seeing these little kids. I told you about the 7-year-old, 7th grader I know. She's insane. That girl, man, look, she insane for a 7th grade girl. You put her against these 7th grade boys, she can hold her own. Actually, she can. You put her against them 12th grade boys, I don't know what's going to happen when she's in the 12th grade. It just starts to go like this. When last time you seen a girl dunk in college basketball? Just, yeah. That happens 27 times a basketball game for college boys. Anyway, y'all know the real. All right, let's keep it going. Let's show some positive things at WNBA before we get out of it. because I don't like to do them like that. Coach, you got to coach, man. I understand you're in a tough position, but you got to coach, brother. Let's give him some love. Let's give him some shine. Here we go. Here's some shine. Caitlin Clark now has more career games with 30 and 10 than every other player in WNBA. Her story, not his story, her story has combined. God dang. I'm going to read it again. She has 5 career games, 30-10. I think she had something crazy. We're going to show it. And she has the rest of the entire civilization, the rest of the whole WNBA existence in time, in space and matter. That's crazy. Oh, y'all can't see it? Y'all like, Wiley, what the funk are you doing? I'm so hyped. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Share. This. There you go. Wiley. Stick with it. Talking about coach. Produce, fool. All right, so that's it. I'm going to show it to you quick. That's Caitlin Clark, what she doing right now. She eating. Show it so I can make sure. Y'all so delayed. There you go. Y'all see it now. 5. She got 5. The world's history of women who played ball before Enes Kanter and Royce White gets into the league. But this is 4. If they got in the league, this will be 400 in one season. Come on, man. Okay. What else we got? That's dope. That's dope right there, like a pound or a key. That's dope. What else we got? Show some love to these ladies, these women out here. I love it. We also have this is dope. This is really dope. Caitlin had 37-10, 8 3-pointers. Paige, hey girl, 32 and 6 3-pointers. She made 6 for 6, and she didn't even play in the fourth quarter, y'all. She had 32 in the third. Drop, saying, I'm good. I'm good, homie. I'm good. Didn't miss from 3. Angel Reese, bowling, 31, 14, and 4 steals. Big girl, don't dribble around me. It's the Bayou Barbie. Future NBA is WNBA is bright. It's going to turn into the NBA. Y'all keep letting these other people get in there. You're going to let everybody get in there. It's going to be the NBA. Y'all going to be out of job. Y'all going to be out of gig. Oh, yeah, you're going to be out of gig, girl. All right, so that's dope. There was one more. Yeah, there's a video. I got to show it to you. Oh, Caitlin. This is why you don't mess with Caitlin Clark. Let me show you why. She get messed with every game, every time, every play, every way. They be coming at that lady like she ain't nobody. So what she does is give them the business. She gives them the business. Y'all want to play games? This is Carrington. This is the one we were just talking about. Her beautiful self. I don't know what she got going on with that hair, but do you? She probably, I don't know what you got going on with that gut, Wiley. Here we go. This is what you don't do. Watch this.
So this is why you don't make fun of Caitlin Clark, start mocking her. Look at, she didn't even flop. She didn't even move her head back. She just got fouled. But Caitlin Clark just schools her like multiple times. The first one is like splash in your face.
I'm noticing like the movement of the bigs in the WNBA needs some help. We got to really like call the game like we call the men's game. Them bigs don't stop. Look at this. Look how long it took her to stop. First of all, beautiful though. God Lord.
Clark just schools her like multiple times.
Look at these gather steps. What are you doing?
The first one is like splash in your face.
What kind of closeout is that? You close out and don't even jump towards the ball. You jump and land before you even get to the player who's shooting. How you going to have a closeout? Look, dog, come on. Look how long it take her to stop. What?
Multiple times.
Like a Flintstone. Took her like 4 steps. Then she still ain't moved towards where the ball is and her opponent. What you doing?
The first one is like...
She jumps. She literally jumps and lands before she even gets to close out the shot. What are you doing?
Flash in your face. Okay. Watch what she does. This is like 7 straight possessions. She bumps her. She's like, get off of me. You ain't even on my level. I have more points in a half than you have all season.
Damn.
And I'm a passer. I have 7 assists already in the game.
Look at that.
I'm not even looking for my shot, and I got 18 points over 3 people. But watch this. This is when it gets funny. Here we go. Caitlin Clark. Look at this behind the back pass. Look at the bench. Like, she's running circles around this league.
All 3 of them, look at them. 3 Stooges, as they would say in film. Coach, like, y'all the 3 Stooges? The ball is in the basket by now. What are you doing?
They can't do anything to stop her, too. That full court press, the traps, 3 defenders. It don't matter. Damn. Look at this one. Whoop. Where you at, Carrington? You had all that to say, but you can't stop me. Look at this pass. Oh, my gosh.
That's on Natasha Cloud.
Like, Caitlin Clark is insane. Look at this. Both defenders. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Dribbles between 2 defenders like that.
I gotta see this again. And then we out of here. God dang.
Press the traps, 3 defenders. It don't matter. Look at this one. Whoop. Where you at, Carrington?
Oh,
you had all that to say, but you can't stop me. Look at this pass. Oh my gosh. Like, Caitlin Clark is insane. Look at this. Both defenders. Oh,
dog. That's Harlem Globetrotters music. How they do it? Woo, woo. I can't whistle. Woo, woo. Where? You like Curly be coming out. He having the ball. He be spinning the ball. Don't. Where? Like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. Here's the thing. The reason why people don't like Caitlin Clark, the reason why this ain't getting accepted as great as it is, like a Ruth Chris steak, like the sweet potato casserole, like the lettuce wedge salad with the extra bacon. It's sick. You can't hate on it, but people will. You want to know why? Because she don't look the part. We're going deep. She don't look the part. That's why people trip on her and will always trip on her and always use it against her. Y'all know I wear this hat all the time. I saw some other creator wearing a Compton hat. Love, big dog. I don't own this. You know what I'm saying? I don't own the rights to Compton, the name and image and likeness. I love seeing it. Represent your city. Anybody. Here's the thing. Caitlin Clark, everyone has bias towards her. One is because, I got to be real. It's not because she's white. No, that ain't it. Not fully. I'm going to show you this again. I want to see her face. Yes, let's see this. It's not because she's white. It's because y'all, like, I hear people, she's like bland, normal, like, she ain't borrowing from the culture white. She ain't got, she ain't swirling her white up. Like, Paige swirls her white up with a little bit of black culture. You can just smell it, see it, see. If you know it, maybe it's her relationships, maybe the way she talks. She borrows from the black culture. This woman here, Caitlin Clark, is Caitlin Clark. Milk toast, as you would call it, or whatever. Like, whatever, blah. Don't care. I'm me. Very comfortable in that. She has a Russell Wilson kind of personality more than you think. So be careful of why she's not standing out, stepping out, always speaking out. I think there's some anxiety, nervousness with her. She just is a little bit uncomfortable in certain situations. I smell it. But beyond that, she ain't taking from your culture. And I know y'all culture helped build the game, and there's more of y'all than us. Good for you, boo-boo. She ain't tripping. So that's why they trip on her. To be real, it ain't about no racism, extreme, all this stuff people doing. They just doing that to sell tickets. They just doing that so that they can get their content out. This girl ain't racist. This girl just is happy being who she is. Like I always tell biracial kids, be happy who you are. They don't like that. They rather you be racist against them instead of saying, no, you're black and white. Won't you ever talk about your white side? Always talk about your black side. That's only half. That's the other half. That's why you got identity issues, because you ain't talking about all of you. I love her for that. I love Caitlin for that. You want to know why I really love her? Because I deal with the same thing. So I talked about my Compton hat, right? Well, my Compton hat, the reason I wear it is one, I love my city. I love where I'm from. Two, because I know y'all got some issues with me wearing this for many reasons. One, oh, he from Compton? Him? The dude that went to Columbia? Bam, already got one. You know how many times a day I get a reaction when someone asks me where I went to school if they don't know? You went to Columbia? Look at their face. You went to Columbia? Black, white, don't matter. You went to Columbia? Yeah. That wouldn't be a shock unless you already had bias. Not saying you're prejudiced, not saying you're discriminating, not saying you're racist. You just got bias. You're like, yo ass, and you know what they saying, your black ass, or your big ass, or your football playing ass went to that school. Like, whatever it is, it's a shock, and it shouldn't be a shock, but it is, because we know why. Bias. Then you get to the NFL, they say, oh, you went to Columbia? Really? Now LSU? You went where? Bias. That ain't got nothing to do with race. They're like, you went to that sorry ass school and you made it. Anything I do, I'm gonna deal with the bias. But the initial bias is straight up this. Big. No, the initial bias, yeah, now. Black, big, play football. Big old black dude play football from Compton. They just waiting for you to be something. They waiting for you to be that stereotypical thing. And if not, even if you are, but if not, you're going to still deal with resistance. You're still going to deal with backlash. And you haven't done anything to live up to the bias. That's why I am suspected of being violent, even though I'm not. All of my boys always say, dog, you're the softest dude I know. I'm not soft. Actually, I am. I'm soft, but I'm tough. I ain't going to start nothing. I'll finish everything. You know why? I'm petty wop. Like, oh, okay, that's what you want to do? All right, I'll get you back. How you get them back? Success is revenge. But that's real. That's what Caitlin Clark is dealing with, bias. I deal with bias to the point where anybody can say anything. And they can be like, well, that's why they saying Caitlin Clark racist. Well, she is white and she has not talked enough black stuff. She ain't speaking for black people. She ain't talking about black things. She's not acting black. Whatever that is. You know what that is. We know it when we hear it. Well, Marcellus, he's never had a fight in his life. He doesn't have a record. Yay, got exonerated. He's never been arrested. Well, it was that time, but that wasn't real. That wasn't right. That wasn't true. Oh, I heard this. I heard that. I heard he did it. Bias. I feel you, Caitlin Clark. You always got a fan in me. As long as you're getting them buckets, I got your back. When you ain't getting them buckets, I don't give a damn what you're standing for. I don't care about you like that. This is sports. You better recognize. All right, get it in. But I deal with that bias. It's sad, too. You will overcorrect. You will overcompensate. I have lived a life of being nice to people, sometimes even nice when I didn't want to be, just because I knew the punishment was going to be way grander for me, because look at your big ass. Like Enes Kanter, he over there compensating. This ain't a racial thing, y'all. He over there overcompensating. Look, ladies, I didn't going to do anything. You notice none of them girls were doing that. You know why? Because they ain't got that bias. They ain't supposed to be violent. They ain't supposed to whoop your ass. But me, Enes, Caitlin, what bias are you dealing with? Beat up in the comments. All right, let's get off of that. Enough of that. That was a great topic. That's in my top topics ever. All right, let's go.